umat Kristen keturunan Nazi, Pawai dukung Israel di Yerusalem. Saudara, pawai mendukung Israel ini dilakukan oleh umat Kristen dari berbagai bangsa. Di antara mereka ada keturunan Nazi.
Ja, es startete im Jahr 2007 in einer kleinen Stadt bei Stuttgart, hier heißt Tübingen.
Yes, it all began in 2007 in a small town close to Stuttgart by the name of Tübingen.
Und diese Universitätsstadt war verantwortlich für den Tod von 700.000 Juden, weil sie Nazi-Kriminelle ausgebildet hat.
And this city of Tübingen was responsible for the deaths of 700,000 Jews because the Nazi SS perpetrators were educated at the university of that town.
Und wir starten dort über unsere eigene Geschichte und eine Familie nachzudenken.
And there we started doing research on our own family histories and the history of the city.
Weil über den Familien in Deutschland, da war eine Decke des Schweigens.
Because the families in Germany, they were covered by a veil of silence.
Und wir sagten, wir wollen die Wahrheit aussprechen, weil wir eine Verantwortung haben für die Verbrechen der Nazitäter bis das 3. und 4. Glied, weil der Holocaust noch nicht beendet ist, sondern wir Verantwortung haben dafür.
And we said we want to take responsibility as the descendants of the perpetrators because the Holocaust is not finished yet. As long as people are suffering, we have responsibility to carry on.
Wir wollen unsere eigenen Geschichten erzählen, aber gleichzeitig wollen wir die Menschen aus den Nationen rufen, ihre Stimme gegen Antisemitismus zu erheben.
So we want to share our own stories, our own family histories, but also we are calling the people in the nations to take a stand for Israel.
Ja.
Can you tell us a little bit about your own family and your own family story?
Genau das. Ein Vater war Wehrmachtsoffizier.
Absolutely. My own father was an officer in the Wehrmacht.
Und er fiel in Frankreich ein mit der Wehrmacht und ging dann nach Nordafrika.
And he was involved in the invasion of France with the Wehrmacht, the German army, and then he went to Northern Africa.
Und jeder, der in der Wehrmacht dabei war, war mitverantwortlich für die Deportation von Juden, für die Entwürdigung, Entrechtung und Ausgrenzung von Juden.
And every soldier in the Wehrmacht was responsible for the deportation of Jews, for taking away their rights, depriving them, for putting them into detention camp for their deaths.
Und so war mein Vater mitverantwortlich für den Holocaust und für das, was passiert ist.
And so my father had his share of responsibility in the Holocaust and for what happened.
Und das ist der Grund, warum ich hier bin, weil in unserer Familie wurde nie darüber gesprochen.
And that's the reason why I am here, because in our family we never talked about this.
Und so war es in allen deutschen Familien über den Holocaust und 6 Millionen Juden, darüber gab es eine Decke des Schweigens.
And that is the truth for all German families. In the families there was a veil of silence covering the deaths of 6 million Jews.
Und wir als Nachfahren wollen nicht mal schweigen, wie unsere Väter und Großväter geschwiegen haben.
And we as their descendants don't want to remain silent any longer, just as our fathers have been silent.
Ask for forgiveness. They stand with the Jewish people. They stand with the Jewish people and they stand against anti-Semitism. Wow.
We came from different nations to show our friendship with Israel in Jerusalem. In difficult times, Israel all the time have friends in the nations, and that we want to show in Jerusalem with this march.
Have you been here before? Yeah? Yeah? And what's your connection to this group? Or what is your personal connection to this group?
Oh, my forefathers, I come from Germany, my forefathers were Nazis, and I'm here to make that something like the Holocaust will never happen again.
Amen. Yes. Good. And what's your name?
Samuel.
Samuel. Good name. Thank you.
Saudara, March of Life atau pawai kehidupan ini adalah bukti nyata rasa bersalah para keturunan pelaku Holocaust.
And step by step during puberty, I got questions about identity, about who am I, what it means to be a German. So my parents started to talk about my family history, our family history, and the guilt of our family. And this brought me to become also a member from the March of Life movement, to make an active change, because I saw anti-Semitism in my school, and I always asked myself, how is this happening after the Holocaust, after the war, that Germans are still making jokes about Jews? How are these things still happening? So this brought me to become become a member and to become active against anti-Semitism and for the Jewish people. So all of my 4 great-grandfathers were involved in the Holocaust, but they didn't talk about it afterwards. One of them, he was born and raised in Romania as a German, and when he heard about what's going on in Germany, he went all the way to Germany and to voluntarily join the SS. And we know that the SS was the toughest part of the German army at that time, and he became a sniper in all over Europe. He was he was killing Jewish people all over Europe, and there's blood and on his hands, and he was responsible for stealing the property of Polish and Jewish people and then to put Germans into their homes. So he was active, and he was I'm so sorry. He knew the ideology, and he was part of that, and he never denied that ideology, and he never denied what he did.
Kini keturunan para pelaku Holocaust menunjukkan rasa cinta kepada orang Yahudi dan mendukung negara Israel. Jangan pernah ada lagi Holocaust, dan jangan pernah melupakan tragedi Holocaust. Salam damai dari Fakta Israel.